Okay, so I'm learning to jump for the first time, and I got this Poison VX jump stick with the Venom shaft, and I've got this cheaper Rage brake and jump cue. And today we're gonna find out which one I like best. I've already practiced with the Rage, so here we go with this VX Poison. It just come in the mail today. Let's see what happens. Okay, I see I'm putting some chalk on it. I've already scuffed the tip up a little bit. And I look like I have never done this before, which 2 days before this was the first time I had ever jumped a ball in my life, because I got beat the other night, not knowing, being as I only play APA. When I got into the USAPL, I thought I was playing a safety shot, and the guy pulls out a jump cue and makes the 8-ball with a jump shot, and I come home that night and spent about, I don't know, 2 hours on my pool table and learned how to jump. And today, this VX Poison here came in the mail, and just seeing how I like it compared to this cheap jump stick that was basically given to me by my next door neighbor. And right off the bat, it's not going too well with this new stick. I got over it. Not all the way, but there we go. Finally made one. This Poison jump cue seems to be about 3 ounces lighter than the Rage jump cue that I learned how to jump with 2 days ago. And I've actually thought maybe it was a fluke that I learned to jump that fast. I actually taught a teenager a few minutes later after this, in about 15 minutes, how to jump a ball. So, and he don't even know how to hold a pool stick. So it's not really a fluke. You see, I got frustrated with the Poison jump cue and went back to this Rage. And like I said, my first shot, I was not wanting to hit it too hard, because I was having to hit so hard with the VX that it was crazy just to get over the ball. And I know that with this cue, I learned in about 2 hours how to jump halfway across the table. So if you're just learning how to jump, I would definitely recommend to go with this Rage heavy hitter break and jump cue. It is it's solid, that's for sure. I had no problem learning how to jump with it. And if I had to compare the stroke that you have to use to jump a cue ball, I would compare it to setting a 12-penny nail on the second hit, not the first one, and not the third one, but just a little punchy, make sure it's set into the wood type of lick. It's the trickiest part of learning to jump, I think, is learning the little quick jab. If you're a boxer, it'd be like a jab with follow through. You can see the dark spot on the table where I practiced the day before. This will tear your felt up, but my felt's already ruined, so I'm not really worried about that. I did it. I'll take it apart and put new felt on it when I get ready. It's about 6 years old now, and we play on it a lot. The kids play on it a lot too, so They do a lot of illegal jumps. But this is just to show you, I stretched the balls out here a little bit with this Rage jump cue, just to show you how far I can actually jump with this thing, because it's almost effortless. Really. It's so much different than that VX Poison. I definitely would recommend, if you're starting out, don't start out with no high dollar stick. Don't get me wrong, that Poison might end up being a really good like brake cue or control cue for jumping or whatever, but it's just too light. Even everybody at the pool hall said they thought it was kind of light. So it's got the weight in it. I checked. It's good to go. Maybe some people like the lighter ones. You know, if you're just learning how to jump, I would recommend you just go out to your pool table or wherever. You can see I'm pointing out where I've been tearing my felt up. Maybe if you've got a pool hall that'll let you bring a piece of fabric in or something and learn to jump on their table. It's really not that hard. It was surprisingly easy to learn compared to, you know, English. Some English still boggles me, and I'm still not really perfect with this jumping thing. You can see here. If you could hear the audio, you'd hear me breaking a cup with the cue ball that's on the table over there. So that's that. Here I am seeing if I can get it up and over, like from a short distance, one ball away with this Rage jump cue, which I think I finally managed to do at some point. Maybe in this video, or maybe it wasn't in this video. I don't know. You can see that was a terrible lick there. Now I'm just practicing it like 2 balls away. Now I'm going to put it a little closer, and I'm going to get this stripe because it has that line on it that I can use to get the angle of where I want to hit on this ball. That helps out a little bit, knowing exactly where I want to hit at, and I'm using the line, the stripe, and you can see it helps out. I got up and over, no problem there. That's probably about 1.5 balls, maybe not a whole 1.5 balls. Not sure how I didn't get that 1 ball to move no more than that, but I think I barely touched the top of it. But it will get up and over pretty fast. I'm trying again off of a rail where I can get a better hit on it here. And I forgot to put chalk on it. Got it now though. The phenolic resin tips on these things do not hold chalk, so you have to chalk them up after every hit, or you'll miscue, or you just won't get the ball. There we go. All right, well, if you'll just get out there and practice, I promise you, jumping a ball is not as hard as it looks like. Or if you just go out and try it once or twice, you'll never get it. But once you figure out how to jab that ball just right, they jump every time. And not every time, because as you'll see here, I'm still learning myself. I've only been jumping for about, that'll be my 3rd day. So, hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you want to see more of this, just let me know. Don't forget to subscribe.